Hello.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
If you're looking for options, Peter, then you're looking at Darwin Núñez because he offers loads. A real physical presence who's always going to offer you an out ball. But I think what's impressed many people in recent times about him is the pace he can actually bring to get in behind opposition defences. And that doesn't mean he'll actually hold his position centrally. He loves to go and drift to either flank, and he can easily take on a fullback and beat him.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Danger averted for now. And that has left him in a heap. And he's picked out the run. Big chance! Off the post. Goal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Doué. That's gone for a throw-in. And it's played forward. And it's... Lovely pass, but can he get there? Luis Suarez. And the shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's played in here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Núñez! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one...
Oh, what has happened here? Suarez finds himself offside. Pass somewhat off target. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. Doué! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckham, spread out to the left. That's a throw. Nakamura tries to pass it through. Doué. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nakamura! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And we hit half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Lexington can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nakamura. Now it's Darwin. Cannavaro makes the interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Khan with the clearance. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly...
Decent chance! Oh, denied! Brilliant!
Clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, they've got it again. Threads one in. Nunez receives it in a good position here. Now it's Darwin. Shot at goal! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes, and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around. He's also very comfortable when he's under the high ball or coming out for crosses. And having someone like that just easing the pressure on that defence can spread confidence very quickly.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He won't be happy with that one. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Threads one in. Rijkaard makes the interception. Guardiola. Now it's Van Basten. Belletti. Oh, nicely intercepted. Donadoni. Donadoni takes control of it, and he's on the move.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And he cuts out the supply. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cafu. Cannavaro. Now it's Luis Suarez. Spread neatly. That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it again. He's in a good position here. De Bruyne has a shot! No, not quite.
De Bruyne clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Oh, that's a key interception. And the pass is intercepted. Cafu. Nice bit of trickery. He's picked his way through. Now the cross. Tries to get it clear. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Van Basten really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
David Villa.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Tries to pass it through. Looking for the run. Luis Suarez. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Lexington really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rodri. Van Basten. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Nedved. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he lines up a cross. And the shot! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Nedved duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't get...
He's having a shot! Sticks it away! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
This is threatening to become... Oh, what a mistake! He's away! He's through and all alone! He can get that clear. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Lexington clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Van Basten. Nedved. Lovely feet. Nedved! Oh, it's come off the upright. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Lexington may only be 1 behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Can he get it through? And he's being shifted off it. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Lexington really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries to play it through. It's Luis Suarez! No mistake! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find.
And a chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won.
റസലേ, എവിടാടാ? എടാ, കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ ഞാൻ പറയുന്നേ? ഓഡിബിൾ അല്ലേ? ഞാൻ റാങ്ക് ഇനി കളിക്കുന്നില്ല, അടുത്ത സീസണിലേ കളിക്കുന്നുള്ളൂ. എല്ലാ കളിയും പൊട്ടുവാണ്. സൗണ്ട് കൂട്ടണോ? ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്. ആ ഇപ്പോഴോടാ ഓക്കെ ആണോ? ആരും വരാണ്ട്, ആരും വന്നില്ലേ നമ്മൾ ലൈവ് ഇടും. പണ്ട് ആരും ഇല്ലായിരുന്നല്ലോ, നമ്മൾ ഒറ്റയ്ക്കല്ലായിരുന്നു. എടാ ഇപ്പൊ സൗണ്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. എടാ എല്ലാം കൂടെ കളിച്ചാൽ പറ്റൂല. ഞാൻ ഇതിൽ മാത്രം ഫോക്കസ് ചെയ്യും. എല്ലാം കൂടെ കളിച്ചാൽ ഭയങ്കര ബോറാ. ഞാൻ ഇപ്പൊ ഓൺലൈൻ ഇടുന്നോണ്ട്, അല്ലാണ്ട് ഓഫ്ലൈൻ കളിക്കാനാണെങ്കിൽ എല്ലാ ഗെയിം ഇവിടെ കളിക്കാം. പക്ഷെ ഓൺലൈൻ ആയിട്ട് ഇത് മാത്രം കളിക്കാന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു. എല്ലാം കൂടെ എന്നെ കൊണ്ട് എല്ലാം കൂടെ നടക്കൂല. ഇത് തന്നെ കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടാണ് നടത്തണത്. എല്ലാം കൂടെ നടക്കില്ല. സമയമില്ല, ഒന്നാമത് സമയമില്ല, നല്ല പണിയുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് പിന്നെ അതിൽ ഒന്നിൽ കോൺസെൻട്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ വിചാരിച്ചത്. സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാൻ താല്പര്യമുള്ളവർ ചെയ്താൽ മതി. അല്ലാതെ നമുക്ക് ഫോഴ്സ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. അവർക്ക് ഇപ്പൊ ഇഷ്ടംപോലെ ആൾക്കാർ ഒരുപാട് ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ ചാനലുണ്ട്. അതൊക്കെ അവരവരുടെ എന്താ പറയാ താല്പര്യമല്ലോ, ഓരോരുത്തർ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് ആണ്. അവർക്ക് ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് കോണ്ടന്റ് ഉള്ളവരുടെ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യും. ഞാൻ എന്റെ സെൽഫ് സാറ്റിസ്ഫാക്ഷൻ വേണ്ടി കളിക്കുന്നതാണ്. ഓക്കെ, എന്റെ ഒരു പാഷനാണ്. ഇഷ്ടമുള്ളവർക്ക് സബ് ചെയ്യാം. ഞാൻ ആരെയും ഫോഴ്സ് ഒന്നും ചെയ്തില്ല. ദാറ്റ്സ് ഓൾ. ജസ്റ്റ് ഫോർ എന്റർടൈൻമെന്റ് പർപ്പസ്. നമ്മളാരെയും ബോറടിപ്പിക്കുന്നില്ല. ബോറടിപ്പിക്കുന്ന തോന്നുകയാണെങ്കിൽ അവർക്ക് ലെഫ്റ്റ് ആയി പോകാൻ കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ല.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening.
എടാ നീ
And the
ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്തില്ലേ
promise
ഗെയിം?
of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury. And
പിന്നെ ഞാനും ഡെയിലി ലൈവ് ഒന്നും ഇടാത്തോണ്ടായിരിക്കാം മേ ബി എല്ലാവരും ഇപ്പം ആരും വരാത്ത. പണ്ടെല്ലാവരും വന്നോളിരുന്ന ആൾക്കാരൊന്നും വരുന്നില്ല. ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ ലൈവ് ഇടുന്നത്.
I'm truly delighted to
ആ
join
പറടാ,
you, Peter,
എന്താണ്?
and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting... He's gone for goal! Just a whisker away.
എടാ അതല്ലടാ ഇന്നലെ തൊട്ട് തൊള്ള പൊട്ടി പറയണേ. ഞാൻ ഒരു ജോലിക്ക് കയറിയെന്ന് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ. ആ ജോലിയിൽ ഭയങ്കര പ്രഷർ, ഒരുപാട് പണിയുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് വീഡിയോ ഉണ്ടാക്കാനോ ലൈവ് ഇടാനോ സമയമൊന്നും ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല. ഇപ്പോഴാണ് പണിയൊക്കെ പഠിച്ച് ഇപ്പോഴാണൊന്ന് സെറ്റായി വന്നത്. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് കുറച്ച് സമയം കിട്ടുന്നതുകൊണ്ട് ഇപ്പം ഇടുന്നത്. ഇന്നലെ പറഞ്ഞായിരുന്നല്ലോ, രണ്ടു ദിവസം കൊണ്ട് പറയാ. അപ്പൊ നീ കേട്ടില്ലായിരുന്നു.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Oh, played right into his path. Well, he was
എന്റെ
clearly
പ്രോഡക്റ്റ് ടാഗ്
disappointed with
കാണാൻ
that
പറ്റുന്നുണ്ടോ?
pass.
Brazil clearly should have
യൂട്യൂബിന്റെ
gone for
പുതിയ
the
മറ്റേ പ്രോഗ്രാം
easier
എനിക്ക്
pass.
പ്രോഡക്റ്റ് ആഡ്
Now
ചെയ്യാൻ
they'll
ഓപ്ഷൻ
have
വന്നു.
to quickly regroup.
And there's his chance to
അതെ
lead
അതെ
the
അതെ.
counter.
Oh, really well played.
ഇപ്പൊ സെറ്റായല്ലേ?
He won't be happy
ഇനി
with that one.
ഒന്ന് സെറ്റ് ആക്കണം ചാനലിനെ.
Rooney plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Foot in. Xavi Alonso concedes a free kick for that.
അതാണ് എന്തെങ്കിലും സാധനം മേടിച്ചെന്നാ? വീട്ടിലത്തേക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും സാധനം മേടിച്ചോ?
And they've got rid. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Luis Suarez. De Bruyne.
നിങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞ സാധനം ഞാൻ അതിനകത്ത് ആഡ് എൻ്റെ ഒരു ഷോപ്പിംഗ് സൈറ്റ് ഉണ്ട്, അതിലോട്ട് ആഡ് ചെയ്യാം. നിങ്ങൾ വേണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ സാധനം നിങ്ങൾ അത് ആമസോൺ തന്നെ റീഡയറക്റ്റ് ആമസോണോ ഫ്ലിപ്കാർട്ടൊക്കെ ആയിരിക്കും. പക്ഷെ എൻ്റെ ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ വഴിയായിരിക്കും പോകണം. അപ്പം എനിക്ക് കമ്മീഷൻ കിട്ടും. മനസ്സിലായോ?
Cannavaro. And that has left him in a heap.
ഇങ്ങനെ ഓരോരോ പ്രോഡക്റ്റ് ടാഗ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും ഇതിനകത്ത്. അപ്പോൾ അത് പർച്ചേസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് കുറച്ച് പെർസെൻറ്റേജ് കമ്മീഷൻ കിട്ടും. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് യൂസ്ഫുൾ സാധനമാണെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ മേടിക്കാൻ ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്ന സാധനം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണമെങ്കിൽ അത് ഞാൻ ഇപ്പം നിങ്ങൾ പറയുമ്പോൾ ഇതിനകത്തോട്ട് ആഡ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഇതുവഴി മേടിച്ച് നേരെ ആമസോണിലോട്ടായിരിക്കും പോണത്. പക്ഷേ ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ സൈറ്റിൽ ആഡ് ചെയ്യുമ്പം അതുവഴി മേടിക്കാൻ പറ്റും. മനസ്സിലായോ?
De Bruyne. Royce is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Lexington clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Aimed beyond the defence.
ആഡൊക്കെ വരുന്നില്ല സ്പീഡിൽ. പണ്ടൊക്കെ ഇടയ്ക്കൊക്കെ അല്ലേ ആഡ്. ഇപ്പോ വലിയ ബ്രേക്ക് ഇല്ലാണ്ട് എന്താ പറയാ ആഡൊക്കെ വരുന്നില്ലേ? മൈക്കാ ആടാ, നീ പറ, നീ ആ മൈക്ക് നോക്കിയിട്ട് പറ, ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ ആഡ് ചെയ്യാം.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
ചെറിയ ഡിസ്കൗണ്ട് ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ടാവോടോ. നീ നോക്കിയിട്ട് പറ, എന്നിട്ട് നീ എനിക്ക് അയച്ചാ, വാട്സാപ്പിൽ അയച്ചാ. അപ്പൊ ഞാനിവിടെ ആഡ് ചെയ്യാം. മതി മതി, കണ്ടിട്ടും പറഞ്ഞാൽ മതി.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half time with both defenses still yet.
എടാ, നിന്റെ ആദ്യം ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ചെയ്യിപ്പിക്കട്ടോ, മറക്കണ്ട. നമ്മൾ കുറെ നാളുകൾക്ക് ശേഷം തിരിച്ചു വരുന്നതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ വന്നോണ്ടിരുന്ന ആൾക്കാരൊന്നും കാണാനില്ല. ഒരുപാട് ആൾക്കാർ വന്നോണ്ടിരുന്നതല്ലേ, ഇപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് ആരും വരുന്നില്ല. അതിന് കുറച്ച് ദിവസം കഴിഞ്ഞാലേ ആൾക്കാരൊക്കെ വരുള്ളൂ. നമ്മൾ ഒരു വർഷം ആയില്ലേ ലൈവ് ഇട്ടിട്ട്. ഈ ഒരു വർഷത്തിനകത്ത് പുതിയ ഒരു 150 പേർക്കെങ്കിലും പുതിയ യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനൽ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ടാവും ഈ ഫുട്ബോളിന്റെ. നമ്മൾ തുടങ്ങിയപ്പോഴൊന്നും ഇല്ലാത്ത കുറെ ആൾക്കാരുണ്ടല്ലോ, അവർക്ക് ഇപ്പോൾ ഓൾറെഡി എത്ര സബ്സ്ക്രൈബേഴ്സ് ഒക്കെ ആയി, അവർക്ക് പേയ്മെന്റ് ഒക്കെ കിട്ടി തുടങ്ങി. നമ്മള് പിന്നെ ഒരു വർഷത്തിൽ കൂടുതലായി ആക്റ്റീവായിട്ട്, ഒരു വർഷത്തിൽ കൂടുതലായില്ലേ. ഫുൾ ഡെഡ് ആയിരുന്നു ചാനൽ.
Relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his halftime team talk.
Luis Suarez. Well, if you did take an extended halftime break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez. Oh, it's come off the upright.
പോസ്റ്റ് തട്ടി തിരിച്ചു വന്നു. എന്തോ ഒരു അവസ്ഥയാണ്.
The outcome could so easily have been different.
Suarez really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realized he hadn't.
And we have our very first corner. Good ball, good take. Shot at goal. He has done it.
ഗയ്സ്, സബ് അടിക്കാത്തവർക്ക് ഒന്ന് സബ് അടിച്ച് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യൂ. എടാ, അതല്ല ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞേ, പണ്ട് സബും ഒരുപാട് ആൾക്കാരല്ല, നമ്മള് ഗീവേ കിട്ടല്ലേ. ആദർശേ, കുഴിമന്തി ആദർശേ, അൽഫാം ആദർശേ, എവിടാടാ, കാണാനില്ലല്ലോ. നിങ്ങൾ എവിടെയായിരുന്നു ഒരു വർഷം? ആറ് മാസത്തെ ഇടവേള കഴിഞ്ഞ് കളിക്കണ്ടേ ആദർശ്? റസലെ, ആദർശ് വന്നു, നമ്മളിൽ ഒരാൾ തിരിച്ചു വന്നു, ഇനി കുറെ ആൾക്കാർ വരാനുണ്ട്. ഓർമ്മ ഉണ്ടല്ലോ എടാ, മറക്കും ആദർശ് നമ്മളങ്ങനെ. നിങ്ങൾ വേറെ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബേഴ്സ് മാത്രമല്ല, അതാദ്യം പഠിക്കട്ട. വേറെ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബേഴ്സും അത് മാത്രമല്ല, എനിക്ക് പേയ്മെന്റ് പോലും ഇല്ല യൂട്യൂബിൽ നിന്ന്. എന്നിട്ട് പോലും നിങ്ങളോട് ഞാൻ ലൈവ് കളിച്ചോണ്ട് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബേഴ്സിനോട് ഞാൻ എന്താ പറയാ കളിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. ലൈക്ക് മോർ ഓവർ ദാൻ ഒരു സബ്സ്ക്രൈബർ എന്ന നിലയ്ക്കല്ല, ജസ്റ്റ് ലൈക്ക് ഫ്രണ്ട്ഷിപ്പ് ബിൽഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടും കൂടെയാണ്. ഓക്കെ, അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാൻ മറക്കാത്തത്. വേറെ ഒരു ആരെങ്കിലും ഒക്കെയാണ് ഈ പേര് കണ്ടാൽ പോലും മറക്കില്ല. 1000 ചാറ്റ് വരുമ്പോൾ അവരെ പേര് കണ്ടാൽ പോലും ഓർമ്മിക്കണമെന്ന് ഒരു ചാൻസും ഇല്ല. ഓക്കെ, ആഫ്റ്റർ 1 ഇയർ ബ്രേക്ക്. ഞാൻ ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് 1 ഇയർ ആയി. 1 ഇയർ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടാണ് യൂട്യൂബിൽ വരുന്നത്. ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ ഓപ്പൺ ആക്കണ 1 ഇയറിന് ശേഷം. ആടാ, ഞാൻ തിരിച്ചു വന്നു. ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചു ഞാൻ നിർത്തി പോയിന്നല്ലേ. കറക്റ്റ് 1 ഇയർ ആയി ഞാൻ ലൈവ് ഇട്ടിട്ട്. ആഫ്റ്റർ 1 ഇയർ ആണ് ലൈവ് ഇടുന്നത്. സോ കളിക്കാനൊന്നും പറ്റുന്നില്ല, ടച്ചൊക്കെ വിട്ടു. ബട്ട് ഐ എം പാച്ചിങ്. ഓക്കെ, ഞാൻ പാച്ചപ്പ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുവാണ്. സെറ്റാവും. കളിച്ചാലോ? എന്താ പരിപാടിയുടെ ക്ലാസ്സൊക്കെ എങ്ങനെ പോണു നിന്റെ? എന്താടാ ഇന്ന് മന്തി ഒന്നും കുത്തി കയറ്റിയില്ലേ? ഞാൻ ഇൻവൈറ്റഡാ. അതിനകത്ത് കളി നടത്തിപ്പോയി. ഓക്കെ. ഡയറ്റാ? നീ ജിമ്മ് കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടോ ഇപ്പോഴും? പ്രോട്ടീനൊക്കെ എടുത്താ? നമ്മളെ റസലുണ്ട്. റസലിനെ നീ അറിയാവോ? റസലിനെ നീ ഓൺലൈൻ ഉണ്ടാണോ ആദർശേ? എവിടെ നോക്കട്ടെ. ആദർശ്. ഓക്കെ. ടീമൊക്കെ സെറ്റായാ? ജിമ്മൊക്കെ നിർത്തി. ഇവിടെ പഠിത്തം എങ്ങനെ പോകുന്നു? ക്ലാസ്സൊക്കെ എന്തായി? ഇനി ഞാൻ ലൈവ് ഇടും കേട്ടോ. വരണം കേട്ടോ. പണ്ടത്തെ പോലെ ആക്റ്റീവ് ആവണം. നമ്മളെ ഫൺ മൊമെന്റ്സ് പയ്യന്മാർക്ക് വരട്ടെ. പയ്യന്മാർക്ക് വേറെ യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനലൊക്കെ പോയി. ഗെയിമിംഗ് കേരള കമർ ബ്രോ വന്നു. കമർ ബ്രോ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഞാൻ ലൈവ് ഇട്ടെ അന്ന് തന്നെ വന്നു. പുള്ളിക്കാരൻ എന്നും വന്ന് ഹായ് ഇട്ടിട്ടെങ്കിലും പോവും. കുഴപ്പമില്ല പോണം. ഓക്കെ സെറ്റ്. എടാ ഞാൻ ബ്ലണ്ടറായിട്ട് പൊട്ടു കിട്ടോ കളി. ബട്ട് എന്നാലും നമുക്ക് കളിക്കാം. ഉദിച്ച ചന്ദ്രന്റെ ചന്തമായി ഞാൻ അറിഞ്ഞ പൊന്നല്ലേ കണ്ണല്ലേ നിനക്ക് വേണ്ടി. അയ്യോ കോപ്പിറൈറ്റ് അടിക്കും ഞാൻ പാടിക്കഴിഞ്ഞ. നിന്റെ സ്ക്വാഡ് സെറ്റ് ആയിട്ടില്ല. എന്റെ സ്ക്വാഡ് ഒരു വർഷമായിട്ട് ബെഞ്ചില. അതറിയാവോ? ഗ്രൗണ്ട് കാണുന്നത് 2026 ജനുവരിയില. ഒരു വർഷം കൊണ്ട് ബെഞ്ചിലിരിക്കുക പാവപ്പെട്ട നെയ്മറിനെ കിട്ടിയിരിക്കും. ബാക്കി എല്ലാവരും ബെഞ്ചിലിരുന്ന് പൊടിയടിച്ചു തുടങ്ങി. തുരുമ്പെടുത്തു തുടങ്ങി. നിന്റെ സ്കോഡ് നോക്കട്ടെ. 3216. ഒട്ടും സെറ്റല്ലാത്ത സ്കോഡ് ആയതുകൊണ്ട് പിന്നെ കുഴപ്പമില്ല. എടാ നിനക്ക് മെസ്സി നിനക്ക് കിട്ടിയതാണോ? നീ പേയ്മെന്റ് എത്ര കോയിൻ കളഞ്ഞു? ഓക്കെടാ. ഓക്കെ ശരി. റെഡിയോട്. താരകങ്ങൾ കൂടടഞ്ഞ് പഞ്ചവർണ്ണ മല്ലേ താഴെ കൂടടഞ്ഞ പഞ്ചവർണ്ണ മല്ല പഞ്ചവർണ്ണ മുത്താരം തന്നു. ഓ 8 കോയിൻ. സെറ്റ്. ഞാനിതൊന്നും അറിഞ്ഞു പോലും ഇല്ല. മെസ്സി വന്നത് പോലും അറിഞ്ഞില്ല. ഇല്ല ഞാനും എടുത്തേനെ. ഞാൻ ഓപ്പൺ ആക്കി നോക്കിയപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവന്മാരേലും അങ്കാല മെസ്സിയൊക്കെ ഇരിക്കുന്നു.
Well, what a
ഞാനൊന്നും
sight
അറിഞ്ഞു
this is. A
പോലും ഇല്ല.
beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices
പക്ഷെ
flowing.
സാരമില്ല. ഇനി ഏപ്രിലിൽ വലിയ അപ്ഡേറ്റ്
I'm
വരാൻ
Peter
പോവല്ലേ?
Drury, and joining me here,
ദ
our
ബിഗ് അപ്ഡേറ്റ്
expert,
ഫ്രം
Jim
eFootball
Begley.
ഏപ്രിലിൽ.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Ferry. Always onto this. And that has been cut short. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
And he shoots!
Ooh.
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Forlan certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Great vision. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. Oh, he's played it in low. Best. Now that's well seen too.
പാസ്സൊക്കെ എന്തോ ഒരു
No change to the
ഒലക്കുന്നേരത്തെ
score.
പാസ്സാണ്.
0-0 it remains. Conte. Short changes him with that pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted.
അയ്യേ.
Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely!
ആടാ.
Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Lexington really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front. Goes for a shot! And he hits the
ഇത്
net.
വാമപ്പ് മാച്ചായിട്ട് കണക്കാക്കിയാൽ മതി. ഓക്കെ.
And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, straight away, he was never going to get to it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Best!
അയ്യോ.
Amazing!
ആകാശനെ തിരിച്ചു
Finish
വരൂട്ടാ.
of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation. And he was never going to miss that.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic...
And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again. And the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
ഞാൻ സ്ക്വാഡ് മാറ്റി ഒന്നും കൂടെ കളിക്കാട്ടാ. ഇതൊരു വാമപ്പായിട്ട് കൂട്ടിയാൽ മതി. ഇത് ഷഡ്ഡിയുടെ പരസ്യമല്ല, ഗോൾഡ്വേയുടെ ഒരു സിലിക്കോൺ കവറാണ് കേട്ടോ, ആരും തെറ്റിദ്ധരിക്കരുത്.
There's the start of the second half.
Lexington really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Batistuta. Nicked it back promptly. Looking to play him in. It's a throw-in. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
ഇത് വാം
Yeah,
മാച്ച്
that was
ആണ്.
a fantastic run, and it
Just for
showed
a-
how brilliantly energetic he is.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Bergkamp. And that has been clubbed away. No, he's had it taken off him. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Good ball, good take. Can he finish?
ഇതൊന്ന്
He
വെറുതെ
scores!
എടാ പോട്ടാ ഇത് നമ്മൾ ചുമ്മാ കളിക്കുന്ന.
And
അടുത്ത
it
കളിയാണ്
adds
റിയൽ ആയിട്ട്
further
കളിക്കുന്നത്.
to a
ഇത് വെറുതെ
heavily
ജസ്റ്റ് ടച്ച് അപ്പ്.
one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Arsenal are having a ball here. No way through there. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, can they get him away? Now that looks a decent ball.
Lexington are certainly now looking like...
He's gone for goal! Oh,
വെറുതെ അടിച്ചു
impressive
നോക്കിയതാ.
strike.
ഞാൻ സ്കോഡ് മാറ്റിയില്ല.
Lexington are showing
വെറുതെ
good
ജസ്റ്റ് ഫോർ റഫ്.
urgency, but they have to
ഇത്
place
ഫോർഫിറ്റ്
more
അടിക്കട്ടെ.
emphasis
അടുത്ത കളി
on
കളിച്ചാലോ.
service into
ഇത്
the box.
ഞാൻ ചുമ്മാ ഇത്
Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Cannavaro. Van de Ven. Inzaghi is herring after that one. That pass has been well intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. He's going for goal!
ഞാൻ ടീം സ്കോഡ്
And
ഇട്ടെ.
that is the last
വാ
effort
ഇനി റിയൽ
of
ആയിട്ട്
the
കളിക്കാം.
game.
ഓക്കെ.
Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were...
കണ്ണാടി കണ്ണാടി എന്നുള്ളം നിന്നോട് മിണ്ടാതെ നിന്നപ്പോൾ ഇന്ന് നിന്റെ വല പൊട്ടോടാ. I'm back. Back with back. പാഠം ചൊല്ലിപ്പടിച്ചും തല്ലിപ്പടിച്ചും ഞാനും ഒരാളാ ഓട്ടോ പൈലറ്റ് പോരാ. ഒരു വർഷം കളിക്കാത്തതിന്റെ ഡിഫറൻസ് ആണ് നോക്കണേ.
Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Genuinely a heavyweight contest. North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat. Because when you look back over these...
Tries a shot! Forward! That is a beauty!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish
team already
from
at the
Mr.
Lord.
Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That has been cut short. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Messi. Neymar. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Haaland is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Best. And that's a Best! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Best actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Haaland goes for the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that was vital.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Van der Ven. Looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Decent chance! Dennis Bergkamp, the Dutch master. A finish right from the top draw. And they've got their lead back. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Arsenal go into the lead. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Short changes him with that pass. Nicely weighted ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. First 45 minutes are up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Oh, they could be caught out here. Takes a shot! He scores! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack punch, and they're dazed.
Owen is on his own. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that has been clubbed away. Quality ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter.
Shapes to shoot!
അയ്യേ
Oh, that wasn't far away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! And that was as close to...
Thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And this is Batistuta.
Manchester United
stuck
really
ആയി
are
പോടാ
going about.
And the keeper's given it away.
എടാ സ്റ്റക്കായി പോടാ
Looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's picked out the run. Owen, Rijkaard falls off an exemplary piece of defending. Threads one in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shot at goal! Danger averted for now.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 24, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Kukcu.
And this is Batistuta. Real chance!
എന്തോ ഒരവസ്ഥ
Manchester United are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they? He's through, it's one-on-one!
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now he's off and running. Cannavaro promptly onto that,
There will be
and that
3
is that.
minutes added time.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And we're done. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
ഒരു ഗോൾ അങ്ങനെ അത് കയറിപ്പോടാ ഞാൻ കണ്ടില്ലേ ഫസ്റ്റ് പോയ ഗോള്
Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal
Hello,
versus
everybody,
Manchester
and
United will
welcome to today's
always be a
match.
major date on the footballing
Manchester
calendar.
United
There might have been a
against
shift in the
Arsenal.
bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Genuinely a heavyweight contest. North against South, London against Manchester. It is... Shoots!
എൻ്റെ ഡിഫൻസോടെ എന്തോ ഒലക്ക കളിക്കണ
Beautiful!
As
എപ്പോഴും
openings
ആദ്യത്തെ
go,
ഗോളാണ് പണി
this
കിട്ടുന്നത്.
is up there. Another very good.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly
എന്താ
behind.
സ്റ്റക്ക് ആവണേ?
Best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Conte. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Quarter of an hour played. And this is Bergkamp. Good read, needed to be. Rijkaard. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Neymar.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Conte. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Oh, nice touch. Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get on the end of this? Thinks about the shot. Real chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
നൈസ് ഗോൾ, നൈസ്
Well,
ഗോൾ.
they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here,
അതിന്റെ
but
നെറ്റ്
this
സ്റ്റക്ക്
stinks
ആവുന്നുണ്ട്
of
കേട്ടോ. എനിക്ക് കളിക്കാൻ
desperation to
പറ്റുന്നില്ല. എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കര
me. They
സ്റ്റക്ക്.
know they've got it wrong.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Bergkamp. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Decent progress down the left. That's good play.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Conte. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet.
എടാ, നിന്റെ
Truly
നെറ്റ് ഭയങ്കര
to
സ്ലോ ആണ്.
impose
എനിക്ക് കളിക്കാൻ
themselves,
പറ്റും ഭയങ്കര
and
സ്ലോ.
it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I
That
don't
was the
think either
first
side
half.
will have too much
Let's
to
hope the boys can
complain
turn
about
it
or
up in the
worry
second.
about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
എൻ്റെ ഭയങ്കര സ്ലോ ആണ് ആദർശം. എനിക്ക് സ്റ്റക്ക് ആവും നിന്നോട് കളിക്കുമ്പോൾ.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21.
Arsenal will kick off the second half.
Coming on the number 13, Fernando Torres. Substitution.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now somewhat off target. This is Owen. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. So what can they make of this? Messi. Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be
Stuck
fascinated
on
to
there,
see
good.
how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And it's Neymar. And he's intervened well there. Rodri pops for safety. Bergkamp. Looking to play him in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chance! In he goes again. Goal! Manchester United!
എന്താ സൗണ്ട് അടിച്ചു പോയല്ലോടാ. ആ സൗണ്ട് എന്റെ സൗണ്ട് അടിച്ചു പോട്.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. He's gone for goal!
Oh man.
Missed by a fraction. Conte. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's Inzaghi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's a decent clearance. Rodri. Great chance! They've scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win...
Oh, what has happened here? Now
അത്
there's a
ഗോളായി.
fine ball. Now, big chance!
അത് ഗോളടിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി.
Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 6, Conte.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Added time is up, and there goes the
ആദ്യത്തെ
whistle.
ഫസ്റ്റ് ഗോളാണ് സംഭവം. അത് എന്ത് പറ്റി
Manchester
മനസ്സിലാവില്ല.
United
ഫസ്റ്റ്
did
ഗോൾ
lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away.
കുറച്ച് ദിവസം കഴിഞ്ഞോട്ടാ സെറ്റ് ആവും. ആണോടാ കുഴപ്പടാ. 2 ദിവസം കളിച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് കളിക്കാട്ടാ. ഞാൻ കുറെ ടച്ച് പോയി. ഒരു വീണ പാടുന്നതോ ആരെ നീ തേടിയൻ രാഗതീരങ്ങളിൽ ഒരു സടവരമേനെ പാട്ടുമായി കൂട്ടുമായി വാക്കുകൊണ്ടെത്തി മഞ്ചലിൻ മണിയറങ്ങനെ മഞ്ചലിൻ മധുര വിനയം പാട്ടുമായി കൂട്ടുമായി വാക്കുകൊണ്ടെത്തി വരവീണ പാടുന്നത്.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of... Can he finish? Oh, Manchester United! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
A header! He's missed, but not by that far. And they can counter here. And it's Luis Suarez. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he's there to retrieve it. And he's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Shapes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. Costa Curta gets it away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Big chance!
Ooh.
And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Neymar, Cruyff, and this is Son Heung-min. Milan have it back and can go again. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's managed to get free. Now he's got space here. Looking to play him in. Palmer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Luis Suarez! Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away, and a chance!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Batistuta. Cleared without complication. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Palmer. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's gone for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
There's the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Nicely weighted ball. And Hullet! Off the post! Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Batistuta? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Bale. Now it's Bale. He's through here. That's a good... There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. AC Milan are all square. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's a...
Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bale. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Costa Curta clears and claimed it back swiftly. Cannavaro with the clearance. Neymar.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, important interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, now it's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Looking for the run. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
That is a brilliant interception. He's found a way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Out to the left it goes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He has found a way through. And the shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Having turned the game on its head. Oh, he's been great chance! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect action.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Suarez. Number 21, Erling Haaland. Number 4, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 22, Royce. Number 9, Berbatov. Number 8, De Bruyne.